Hello and a very warm welcome to Daily F1 News on this Saturday afternoon. And a quick rundown of today's news. We've got Mercedes, we've got Booze, Racer Champions, Germany, Alonso, Drive to Survive and Aston Martin. So jumping into the first news, and what livery are Mercedes going to use? Of course, Mercedes have gone with a black livery to get their message across. But I have a feeling they may go back to type and go back to the silver arrows. That could be a big surprise on the 18th of February when Mercedes launch. Yeah, I'm interested to see. Are they going to keep the black livery or are they going to go back to their roots? Yeah, interesting. Everyone, I don't feel like enough is being talked about that, to be honest, because, yeah, of course, they've gone with a black livery recently to get their message across. Hamilton a massively influence in that, but I have a feeling they may go back to the silver. Former F1 driver Christian Albers, very critical of the Boo Boys in Formula 1. He said this is Formula 1, it's not football. We have seen quite a lot of booing in Formula 1. And it's not really Formula 1, is it? It's like booing drivers. It's not right. I mean, I don't like it. I don't like it when Hamilton's getting booed. I mean, that doesn't sit well with me when someone like Lewis is getting booed. Why are you booing him? He's an F1 great. Most championships on the grid. It's same with Max. I don't like booing in Formula 1. Now, everyone's guilty of it. The Dutch fans, the UK fans, so they're both guilty. But Albert's not a fan. This is Formula 1, it's not football. Into other news, and the Racer Champions is now underway in Sweden. We have the likes of Sebastian Vettel, Mick Schumacher, Colton Herta, Jimmy Johnson, David Coulthard, the Valtteri Bottas, Mika Hakkinen. Yeah, so the Racer Champions underway, and that is available to watch on Sky Sports F1. And also a big shock coming out of Racer Champions as Sebastian Vettel got beat by a sim racer, Blakely, which was Racer Champions is round one track, you have 2 lanes, and you're in an equal car. And it's basically a time event. Whoever gets round quickest wins. Germany also got knocked out in the quarterfinals to possible future F1 driver Colton Herta and Jimmy Johnson. Big shock as Vettel and Mick Schumacher get knocked out. And yeah, Germany have quite a lot of wins. Into other news, and Fernando Alonso's 2004 car that was auctioned in Paris. Crazy. It only sold for 217,800. So it's only sold for $250,000. That's not that much really for an F1 car. Mesmerising. I expected it to be way above that. And then we have Drive to Survive, and the date has been leaked about the new season of Drive to Survive. Now, I'm not a fan of Drive to Survive. I think it's manufactured. It's not a true reflection of the sport. And yeah, it's hyped up to get new fans in. But I don't like it, Drive to Survive. But we've heard a release date around March the 9th to the 11th. And that will be 1 week before Bahrain. We see what happens with Drive to Survive. I watched the first season. I haven't watched it since. Yeah, I think it's a bit manufactured. It's a bit paper. Not a true reflection of this great sport. And then, in last but not least, Aston Martin fire up the AMR 22. Yeah, we've seen a few teams fire up their car, McLaren, Ferrari, and now Aston Martin. So there we have it. Comment down below your thoughts on today's news, as we've got Mercedes, will they go silver black? We've got Albers on booing, Race of Champions and some shocks as Vettel and Germany get beat. Alonso's car sold in auction. Aston Martin fire up their car. And we've got excuse me. Aston Martin fire up their car. And what was the other news we had? Drive to Survive, the release date. Thanks for watching. Adios. Comment down below your thoughts on today's news. Adios. Adios. Amigos.